This past weekend was CEO 2023. It is one of the biggest fighting game tournaments every single year, and this year was special because it was the first large Street Fighter 6 major because the game just came out 3 weeks ago. We'll just kind of casually talk about what I think I did right and wrong, what I learned throughout the weekend, because I do think I learned a lot about Street Fighter 6. There's a lot of matches and it's probably going to be a pretty long video, so I'll definitely have timestamps for each of the matches so you can kind of skip around to see which of the ones you want to see me talk about and go through. Before we get into it, just a quick reminder to hit that subscribe button down below. It helps the channel out a lot, and let's get into it. So we're gonna start off looking through the bracket. This was my pool B3. It was at 2 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Beat Prototype, not the Las Vegas Prototype. I was a little worried when I saw this bracket, but then I checked this guy's Smash GG and it was not the same Prototype as, like, you know, the top player one. So I beat Prototype, Destinite, the Reflex Wonder. I'm not gonna lie, these were all pretty free. And this last match was a little bit less free and it was on stream. So this is going to be the first match that we're going to watch against RCK BTTM Dice. So let's find our match against Dice, a Lily player. And Lily is a character that I've put a decent amount of time into. I've already gotten her to master. A bit of spoiler for you guys on YouTube. Okay, we drive rushed the store. I was paying attention to the stores to make sure that he couldn't just do them for free. I think you can just react with drive rush every time she just does a raw store like that. I got the corner, he got the dive out. But I can just play kind of patient here. I try to interrupt that one. He's plus there. I want to get him off me, but I only have a little drive gauge left, so I'm going to try and do some zoning here. Try and get my drive gauge back. Just checking his anti-airs a little bit. Try to backdash and DP, but I think the EX just, you know, goes too far to really do that realistically. Drive rush behind the fireball. Maybe that one was actually plus. The reason I drive rush so much behind fireballs is very hard for the opponent to tell if they can check it or not in the moment, and sometimes like they won't be able to actually jab in between, and sometimes you can. And then right there, you know, I was pretty sure he wasn't gonna block there, so I could tell this was like a good Lily player based on the fact that they're not just doing like back fierce into heavy store every time, but he's not really dealing with the fireballs into drive rush. I think Lily can just Condor Spire over them actually though, so I think that's just maybe something he hasn't labbed. Maybe he can probably like EX Condor Spire on reaction, but he'll have to spend some meter. And right here, no reason to really not do drive impact when they're burned out. There's not much risk. Just went for a little bit of damage. Try to get in range for the throw to kill. I don't think it will though right here, but get the kill anyways. Oh, I can't believe I parried that actually. That was kind of insane. Punish. And then we get rid of his drive gauge. That was a good super from him, but still it's a good situation for me. I don't think I should have DP'd there. I think I should have supered so I have my drive gauge back. But either way, it's really bad for him. This is just infinite pressure, and it's like extra plus because he's burned out. And 4 rounds straight. Made it out of pools pretty safely. This was on Friday. Top 192 was on Saturday, so had some time to reflect after this. Okay, so the next stage of this was top 192. Our matches were Mikaul and JeonDDing, the Tekken player. Yipes and Justin Wong on the commentary, it sounds like. I had looked up the players I was playing against a little bit. I saw that Mikaul got top 8 at DreamHack, the one that Punk won with Cammy. So, you know, he's got to be at least a little bit decent. And it was actually a pretty hard match, I think. I think I got a little bit lucky this first game, if I remember correctly. And the Dragon Lash. I was trying to react to Drive Rush right there. But that was the wrong button choice. I should try and react with Crouch Medium Punch in the future, so that, you know, it beats a Dragon Lash as well. But I was trying to do the Crouch Medium Kick to react to Drive Rush. Like, Nice EXDP. Like you can react to drive rushes like that and punish. Already in top 192, like players are aware of that. So you know, there's some counterplay there. Spend some drive gauge to extend the combo, get a little bit more damage because I'm gonna build that bar back anyways. And I'm just trying to close out with a level 3 maybe, or maybe with the least amount of meter possible. I thought I won the first round for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, we're not gonna want to spend any meter here if we don't have to. And with the overhead, we both got a level 3 going into this last game. Is drive rush always safe to check with a crouch medium punch or something similar? It depends on the distance. If you're very close, you should definitely do jab because it's not gonna whiff. Or if it's like a fireball and you know the exact range, like if a Juri does fireball into drive rush and it's not real, you just do jab. Okay, so it's a pretty close match. We're both on level 3, so like very close to one touch killing each of us. So gotta be pretty careful here. He gets a combo into super. I agree with spending it, but it's weird that I didn't get the animation here. I'm low on drive gauge. Yeah, this was where I got lucky. He missed his fierce, I think. I think that was supposed to be a meaty fierce, and because of this I get a drive gauge advantage. I can use this to get a drive rush, and because of that I get the shimmy. And something I started to catch on to in this set was like this guy was teching a lot, so I started just shimmying him a lot. We're up one game, but it was very hard fought. And look at that EXDP. I didn't even remember that he was reacting to drive rush as well. So like, this is probably one of the best people that was reacting to it that I played against, besides Punk, of course. Nice combo. Sometimes, you know, the fireball just leaves you plus enough that the drive rush combos. Get the cross cut. EXDP. I don't think that one was actually a punish on the drive rush. I think I could have blocked that one after DP. But some of them are like such that you can't block. Like if most characters do a throw into drive rush, the EXDP is a guaranteed punish for I think every character. I'm not sure if that's the case, but at least most characters. And I was playing around with this activation the whole tournament. I had thought about it, I think the day before when I was like playing casuals at Punk's house. And I hadn't really labbed out all the combos, so you'll see me do that activation and drop a lot of combos. It's just because I haven't labbed it at all, but it just seemed like a good idea to try and do like the Street Fighter 5-esque activation. Got the drive, rush after the parry, get a little bit of momentum from that one, punish counter. And he just gets baited. Not really sure. Maybe he thought that was a drive rush. I think he probably thought that was a drive rush and then tried to DP. Then our next match against JeonDDing. If you guys don't know, JeonDDing won Tekken after this. So he played me. After I beat him, he DQ'd from losers and then went to win Tekken. Not sure if he would have DQ'd if he beat me. Probably would have to ask him, but it was getting pretty scary. Like the Kimberly offense definitely pretty strong, and this first round like nothing was going my way. Finally got something going there, but like you could see like on some of the slides, like I tried to jab and my jab just didn't come out. Right there, got the shimmy again. Got the cross cut somehow. He jabbed on my +1. Pretty reasonable option because it'll beat throws. So it kind of forces me to do a jab, right? And we just need one more hit. And we got the overhead. How much is the bonus for the top 8? There's no like pop bonus if that's what you're saying. So that's like one of the EXDPs. That's like a true punish on the drive rush if you're seeing. After the throw into drive rush, the EXDP is like a real punish. Unless they do something random like a drive impact. I think that would beat the DP. Oh no. And this is a bad start because now he got his drive gauge. He's got the power up for the next round. But at least I have C8. This round is pretty much done though. I'm just going to get drive impacted. I don't really want to spend any meter either. So I'm just gonna go the next round with full bar and try to win that way. Went for the shimmy. Because of that, I wasn't ready for the stand me up kick into run, but that one I was ready for. Found the hit after that. Somehow got a counter hit there. Got my confirm into CA. And this is good to turn the tides in my favor in terms of drive gauge. You can see I have 6 gauges, he has 2, so I can try to drive rush in now. And he can't really contest me, and look, I can burn him out. And the reason he's taking all these hits, it's basically guaranteed hits. He doesn't have any reversal, and if he blocks, he's going to get burned out. So he basically just has to hold up and hope I miss my meaty. Because otherwise, if he blocks, I'm just going to do a block string into drive impact. So it's pretty much checkmate there if I play that correctly. One of the things that's really annoying with Kimberly is that she does both her drive rush and the run from stand me up kick. So it's really hard to differentiate which one she's doing. You can check the stand me up kick into run, but you can't check it into drive rush with the button. You gotta have different answers for each one, so it's a little bit weird. He baits my super, and I should be dead from this. And I am indeed. It's definitely a lot harder for characters without an EXDP to check drive rushes. EXDP is like the easiest way to check drive rushes. Pressing a button is a lot more risky and harder in my opinion. Right here we've got kind of a loop going in the corner. I think I messed up my pressure a little bit though. Right here I saw him running at me, just went for the EXDP. We just need a little bit more, so if we can find like some kind of hit, but he gets the power up right here. I think this is smart because you're gonna build some meter anyways, and you're gonna have the power up for the next round, and there's also a chance that he wins this round, which he actually does because I get shimmied here. I think I probably should have woken up CA, because the only way I would lose is if he predicted it and jumped forward, because the CA would have chipped, I'm pretty sure. But I think I was just greedy. In my mind I was like, the CA would definitely win me the round, but I just wanted to save the meter. Just gotta keep ourselves composed after that one. We're doing okay. Our defense is keeping us alive. He gets shimmied. Is this kill? No way, right? Yeah. I think I thought this was gonna kill, but looking back, obviously it's not gonna kill. But I just need one more hit. Overhead? Yup. I think I kill him with overhead this round too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this round. I don't think this went to the last round. Okay, right there, I went for a shimmy with a backdash. I can meaty the super with a stand jab. But yeah, I wanted to just shimmy him. I thought he would grab. Got lucky there. And it's looking pretty good for me. I could have juggled there. Didn't realize it in time. Get a trade combo right here. And that's pretty good for us. Okay, that was top 192 on Saturday. I think it was at 2 p.m. And then top 48 was 6 p.m. the same day. And I knew that Shine had also made it out of you know, my side of the bracket. So basically for this top 48 on Saturday, I just play Shine. If I win, I make top 24 winners. If I lose, I make top 24 loser side. Okay, so we've got a lot of drive gauge. We're probably going to try and drive rush in with this meter. He does get hit. Luckily for us, we went for a shimmy. Can drive rush in again. Like, it's hard for Kimberly to deal with no reversal. She has to do a button to check the drive rushes. And we got lucky right there. He tried to drive impact us, and somehow our backdash baited that super, so we'll take that. We don't want to be too like eager to build the stocks, because then he's just gonna start punishing them. So you can see, throw into drive rush, I was like really looking for the green. Also, one thing in the Intel tournament, when I was playing Shine the week before where he beat me, I was noticing he walks back a lot against drive rush, so that's why I did the crouch medium kick, and it was making a lot of my drive rushes whiff that I didn't realize. So I wanted to just throw that in there to maybe make it more comfortable for me to drive rush. Throw the fireball. I think right here my drive rush just didn't come out, and I got lucky right here. get the super combo. Definitely going to kill. Am I sponsored by Diet Coke? I wish. What were my thoughts when I ran out of Diet Coke? I was really sad, actually. I was like, man, I have nothing to drink now. But then one of the TOs or something, or camera people, asked if I wanted a water, so that was very nice. So then I had water for, I think, my last match against Mena. Yeah, I didn't expect to need more than one Diet Coke. I thought one Diet Coke would get me through the tournament, because I didn't really think I would make the entire run. I was kind of expecting to lose to Caba. Okay, so meaty jab baits that, and that's not looking too good for Shine. Looking good for us though. Drive rush gets stopped. Stand medium could get stopped. Missed my crosscut. So here's a chance for Shine actually. I've got 2 bars. And he's trying to burn me out, I think, so I wanted to just spend an EX to try and get him off me. DP hits a little bit. Jump out. I was scared of getting cornered. And then right there I just need a little bit more, so I went for the medium kick. So we won against Shine and we made top 24 winner side. If you guys like see here, I was expecting Manon to go Luke. Played his Blanka the week before and I beat his Blanka really bad. So bad that I didn't see any of his Blanka actually. He just kept getting hit, and you know, that was kind of unfortunate for me that I had nothing to go off of. I had 1 game of experience against his Blanka, but I basically had no experience. Went into this match just kind of hoping for the best. Blanka is like one of the characters that I don't really know much about. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to run into him this tournament. It's actually looking pretty good for us this first round. He just kind of kept getting hit. I was thinking like, yeah, we're just gonna win this first game real quick. He'll switch back to Luke, and then it kind of started going wrong because his defense started working a little bit more. You can see that EX air ball. And the thing about that EX air ball is it forces you to like do your offense completely differently, which I was not prepared for and I didn't really think about it all. Definitely not in this first to 2. I did that wake up super so that I wouldn't burn out, but you know, I was just kind of screwed there. And yeah, I don't know why I really kept throwing fireballs. This is not something I should be doing. Maybe I was like looking if he was walking forward or back and trying to throw a fireball. And then right here, like I've seen this setup before on Twitter where they throw out the doll, but it just didn't look like it would be plus to me. I don't know, like the way that he pulled it out, it looked like it was minus, so I tried to press a button and then I just died. And I didn't expect this combo to kill either. I also don't think I've checked Blanka drive impact a single time this tournament. I don't really know exactly why it's like so hard. It's probably a combination of me not playing against Blanka at all, so the animation just looks a bit different to me. And also that like his drive impact is green, so it's a little bit weird. And it also just looks like a ball. Very weird drive impact. Okay, we got the DP right here. And then here it was kind of lucky he got hit, and then I just didn't expect, like there's some ranges where you can't press a button against Blanka, and I just wasn't ready for that, because if you press a button and he jumped back ball, then he's just gonna whiff punish your button, and there's no other character that can do something like that at those ranges. Like if another character jumps back, you'll whiff your button but you'll be safe. But Blanka is like the only character where if they jump back to make your button whiff, they can actually punish. And I was just trying to get him off of me because I was about to burn out. So that made my life harder to get into top 8, because if I won that, I would be winners top 8, probably have a really good shot at winning the tournament. But because I lost that, we're going down and we have to win one more match to qualify for top 8. And the way the rest of the bracket worked out, it was Phenom and Justin on the path. They both won their matches. Phenom played Justin. Justin actually should have won this. He just did the wrong super, but Phenom actually ended up winning, so we had to go play against Phenom. So there we're getting some stocks. That's the thing that I think you should do against fireball characters if they're just throwing fireballs at the start of the round. Like, just sit back and get a couple of stocks, because there's really no reason not to. Got a shimmy right here. I would draw my combo. That's a pretty unfortunate drop. Would have been pretty good for us. I think I tried to DP there actually, but it just didn't come out. I'm not really sure why. And right here, we're almost burned out, so this is pretty bad. Just have to choose a defensive option at that point, and I guess wrong. Nice confirm from here. I think that one you can't drive rush most, or DP most likely. So I try the activations here. I figure he's not familiar with Feng Shui engine, so I feel like he'll probably get scared by the Feng Shui engine was my thinking. Most of the time I would have just saved for the level 3. But I didn't really get that much off of it. And you can see, like, you can check the drive rushes. And Phenom's got great reactions, and I'm pretty sure this does actually end up killing, if I'm not mistaken. If not, it's just a jab. Yeah, it does kill on the last hit. The thing about drive rushing and then trading with a jab is you still get your +4 extra frames. So you pretty much always get a trade combo, I'm pretty sure. And the reason that you want to, like, super to wake up a lot of the time when you're low on drive gauge is, like, it's better to lose a super than burn out in most cases. Down towards the corner. A little bit of a hidden drive rush right there to get the counter hit. Throw loop right here. Try to go for the shimmy, but his EXDP hit us. Drive rush right in there. And he's dead right here. I just gotta finish my combo. And the perfect parry really interrupts how your opponent, like, moves, because you can see there Phenom threw the fireball and then expected it to hit, so that's why he dashed forward, or expected it to be blocked, right? So he dashed forward after this, but because, like, there's no hit stun when I perfect parry, he just gets hit with the drive rush. And right here, I wasn't sure about the spacing, but I just had to go for it. Okay, punish right there with the crouch medium kick. I actually played Phenom in casuals the day before, and he frame trapped me with the heavy kick part of that. But I think you can just hit a low to punish every time, and you probably won't get counter hit. I don't know. I have to actually lab that. But I think I saw someone else do a crouch medium kick and just punish. But right here, I just gotta find a way to hit the drive impact, and then we do end up getting it. And we made top 8. Pretty happy about that one, because 9th place definitely hurts a lot, because, like, top 8, that's where the viewers are, you know what I'm saying? All right, so for my match for top 8, it was whoever made it out of this side. And you see some pretty familiar names: Terrence, CJ, Eric C. I think he was a Fang player, if I'm not mistaken, in Street Fighter 5. Kizzy K, and actually Zeke ends up beating all of them, and Zeke is the one to make top 8. Okay, so this was where the booing really confused me. Apparently people were booing because we skipped the intros, right? I thought they started booing and they saw 2 Juris on the screen. They're all like, boo. You can see how I got confused, right? I was like, man, people do not like Juri. I think if you look at him, he's like, I think he's like, oh no, mirror match? I think, like, most of the players thought that it was for the characters on the screen, but it was because of the intro. I really thought people just hated Juri, and I was like, man, this first round didn't go too well. He just kind of got the momentum, and I got hit by that drive impact reset. Something I knew about Zeke going into this, he really likes drive impact in the corner, but I don't think I checked any of them. He was doing them in really good places where it was hard to react. But the thing that I did check from him, he really likes drive rush as well. So you'll kind of see how I was managed to stop that during the set. I tried to stop it with buttons initially, but, like, you saw me do the crouch medium kick right there. I was trying to do it with buttons. Okay, we got the burnout. I think I got counter hit like twice trying to check it with buttons. So I just gave up trying to check it with buttons and just started doing DP. Okay, so he burned himself out. And actually a great backdash there. Incredible backdash. I thought I lost this this game after this, because I'm pretty close to burnout. I actually do get burned out. But I find a hit into my CA, and this gives me a chance, because you see my drive gauge going up, and it's going to be pretty likely I'll get my drive gauge back. And I go for the shimmy right here. I just really believed he would tag. I thought he would tag again for sure, but he did not actually. Good from him to not take the bait. But I have the momentum here to just start taking the advantage. And on the last frame, I think, I managed to get the drive impact. I'm surprised he actually chose to drive impact that and not like press a jab or something. Okay, he misses EXDP, but actually got more damage. He drive rushed again. Got the super that time. I didn't want to EXDP right there because I would have been too low on drive gauge. I think that's very important that you don't go too low on drive gauge. You can see right here, he's at like half a drive gauge bar. He got a little bit back, but I think it's very dangerous to be at that low of drive gauge in most cases. Like you can see, he gets hit a couple times, and now he's close to burnout as well after all that. And I thought that heavy punch would actually burn out, but unlucky right there. I should have done another medium punch, I think. But yeah, he actually does lose because of the burnout. Gets hit with the drive impact. I'm not sure if that combo is optimal though. I just kind of did it. You'll see in this top 8, I don't really know what the optimal combos are in most situations. It's very hard to tell because of how scaling works in this game. I feel like in different situations, completely different combos are optimal. Is EXDP optimal? I think against drive rush, like it's obviously most optimal to do a button if it works every time. Oh, they actually got it that time. Obviously pressing a button is going to be better than the DP. The DP is just more consistent, and I feel like it's still worth it if you have a lot of drive gauge, because it gives you the momentum so you can start doing offense. Like it's not like you're losing net 2 drive gauge, right? Because they're losing 1 drive gauge for drive rushing at you. And then this kills from the level 1. Is it possible to block if they read it? If they're doing a drive rush, you can't block during a drive rush at the start. The only way to beat the EXDP, I'm pretty sure, is to drive impact, which is very random and most people wouldn't do, I think. Yeah, I was just laughing after this. Bro, I couldn't really focus after that happened. So that was a pretty smart drive impact because I wasn't really focusing. I was so sure that, like, I saw us both store at the same time, and then I just tried to do the fireball and drive rush as fast as possible. But I think he also did it as fast as possible, and he stored like a little bit before me. Okay, we got the punish there. The medium store is -6. Most characters can punish if it's too close. Okay, we're pretty low on drive gauge, but I think it was worth it. But he got a good read with that, and we're just trying to back away so we don't lose the drive gauge, right? Trying to get our drive gauge back. I drive rush here to burn him out. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but we're kind of on even footing here. He wakes up super because he kind of has to. I just kind of play a little bit patient. I did the heavy kick to try and get mine a little bit faster. I know I'm going to get my drive gauge first, so I'm going to be able to do my EX fireball before he can. And I get one guess before he does, basically, and I guess correctly. I think playing throughout this set and watching it back, the matchup seems a lot more doable. Like if I can get my fireball out there and he throws a sonic boom and I don't get hit, a lot of the times I can block the sonic boom and then drive rush in behind the fireball anyways. But I guess he probably can EX flash kick that anyways. So maybe it might not actually be that good. But it was working a lot this set. I would throw the fireball, block the sonic boom, drive rush in. Yeah, dive kick is not that great in this matchup. Oh no. But it's pretty much over. I have to get a jump in somehow. But I tried right there. He was waiting a little bit. And yeah, a lot of the times he'll try an EX boom over my fireball to just kind of stop me from getting any offense over it. You know, EX boom is not that bad of a resource to spend for Guile, because if he can just keep zoning, you can see he keeps getting drive gauge back. Playing against a fireball character and just parrying is actually, like, people think that's like a neutral interaction because you yourself don't lose any drive gauge, but they're actually getting their drive gauge back the whole time while you're not gaining any. So if you look at me while I'm taking all these booms, he started at like 2 drive gauge, he's now at like 6. Right here I was like, man, I gotta get this EXDP, and then we got it. Flash kick. That was so unlucky. He's almost burned out though, so if I can get in there right here, yeah. He couldn't block right there or he would be burned out. So that's why he took the hit. He tried a jab, just hoping the jab would hit, but he ended up getting a counter hit. So, and you can see how low he is on drive gauge. I think maybe he EX boomed. I'm not really sure how he lost all this drive gauge. And now he's almost burned out as well. And so I go for the stand fierce into the stun. And right here, I think this combo is going to kill. So I spend all of my bar. And then if you look at the damage it's doing, it's starting to do like no damage. And I was like, man, this not gonna kill, bro. But after this drive impact for stun, it basically, the scaling after this is like if there were 2 hits before this. So the combo scales a lot. In addition, doing the medium fuha also scales the combo like a significant amount. I thought it was only the EX Fuhas that scaled combos a lot. If you do like an EX heavy Fuha into a medium, it goes like 100% to 80% to 60%. So you know it scales like twice as much. But also the medium Fuha, if you do a hit into medium Fuha, it goes 180 and then the next hit is 60 as well. So yeah, because I did the medium Fuha, I think that's why that didn't kill. Right, so if you look at the bracket, I had to play the winner of X-Set Idom and Sticky Fingers. So you would think that X-Set Idom, Capcom Cup champion, would come out the winner of that one. Idom decided to go Juri for not just the first game, but after he lost the first game, he went back to Juri. That didn't really make much sense. Right, so this is actually a matchup I feel like I know pretty well because I played Idom in like some long sets. Alright, so we're trying to burn him out. You can see he's trying to like press buttons and stuff to avoid the burnout. Oh no, that's not good. EXDP, yep. Okay, this is very important for me to win this round and not get command grabbed at least. Okay, trying to hit him with a heavy kick to burn him out. Okay, one more is needed. Okay, now we just need a little bit more. I didn't realize I got burned out there. Did I throw 2 EXs in a drive rush? Oh. Yeah, I don't know what made me think that I wasn't going to burn out from that. For some reason, I thought I only threw 1 EX into drive rush. And I was like, why did I burn out? I just felt like his buttons just kept beating mine. Oh man. Yeah, this round's over. I got the EXDP, but it's still pretty much over. Unless I get a super? No, this is really bad. I have to parry the next drive impact too. I can't even drive impact it. He gets a leg kick. But her stand medium punch and burnout is so scary. Because it's either command grab or you just keep getting looped by it. Okay, this is looking scary. Because he's at level 4. That was such a bad DP. I don't know why I did that one. I think I was looking for a drive rush. I tried the EXDP there, it didn't come out, so this wasn't looking very good for me. I don't know why I went for that and not EXDP, maybe just to burn him out a little bit more. Okay, we got a little bit of pressure going. A lot of people couldn't tell this setup was plus, I think. And it's weird to me because like I know it's plus. That was a good super. He could tell. Like something I was doing a lot this tournament was on the last hit where it was gonna burn them out, I go straight into drive impact because then like my opponent might not know that they're burned out, but Sticky Fingers was very aware of it. And I was very aware that he thought that I was not going to be in like get my meter back. A lot of the times like people will try and do it like at the very last moment and they'll not realize it in time. I think actually because I made him block, that's what gave me my meter back, right? I got my meter back mad fast because I made him block that. So actually, he might have timed it correctly if he hadn't blocked something. I think he could have killed me there if he confirmed the fierce. I'm not sure if that's something that's in Sticky Fingers' arsenal. I see Idom do it a lot where he confirms the fierce just straight into super. And you can see me zoning a little bit. I was so low on drive gauge. I just decided to back off even though he was burned out so I could get a little bit back and start my own offense. And then right there, since I had a little bit more than 3 bars, I was safe to do a drive rush off of a button. So then I went for that, to be honest. Maybe he was trying to just get me to burn out, but there's so much damage that he's taking each time. And I can just back up and get my meter back. He actually got up while this animation was going. I was really not sure this was going to kill. because it's off of a crouch medium kick, and crouch medium kick adds like so I wasn't sure this one was gonna kill, but Sticky Fingers like had his hand out. I saw my peripheral vision, I'm pretty sure, but I was still staring at the screen. Looking good for us in this round. I tried to go for a shimmy there, but there were a couple of times I went for shimmy. I've just got a backdash shimmy, I think. Alright, got the jump medium punch against the throw. Just trying to poke a little bit. Don't want him again. Yeah, on the drive rush, got EXDP that one, but I definitely shouldn't have thrown that fireball out. I just lost. That was a smart drive impact. I could have supered, but I wasn't thinking about it at all. I was still thinking about how bad that fireball was. Went for the meaty. He probably tried a backdash, I would guess. I go for feng shui just to try and close the round out. And he wakes up level 3. And I do a pretty bad combo, I would say, considering I could have killed if I did like literally any other combo. But it's because I forgot the punish counter effect on the heavy kick, and then I missed the cross cut, but it still worked. But I find a hit. And right here, I think the optimal thing I think is to do feng shui engine and try and get some kind of loop going in the corner. Like, this situation is actually not too good, but I think if I activate feng shui engine, there's a very good chance I can just get him all the way to the corner and then close it out. And then I just was very confused he did that, and then I activated feng shui engine, and yeah, that was all very bad. So first of all, I should have I don't think activating was that bad, because I could have done fireball, but he could have DP'd through it, I'm pretty sure. But after activating, doing this into the heavy kick was like, there's no reason for him not to DP there. And I don't know any combos after this. I was thinking maybe I could do the safe jump, but I think I tried to do that safe jump combo like 2 or 3 times in this top 8, and it doesn't seem to work. So I probably should have realized that at some point. Oh, he misses combo. Okay, I actually missed my drive rush. I think Punk probably thought I was trying to bait the super, because I actually did do a parry in casuals to just try and bait the super before in casuals, but I was just trying to drive rush the first time. I got super lucky there. I got lucky there again, actually. I don't know why he got hit. He tried to hit the fireball. I don't really know. Ooh, whiff punish, safe jump. And I don't really know why he got frame trapped there, because I've done that to him before. So like, he must know that I do that. He probably just forgot. And then the drive impact hits. I wasn't sure what the optimal thing to do here was. Now that I think about it though, this probably isn't the right thing to do. What I should have done is, like, I keep him grounded for my feng shui engine combo, like, and just end my combo early. Like, I shouldn't be doing all this driver stuff. I should just get him to the corner as fast as possible, and then try to drive impact him, or like bait something out from him. And yeah, that drive impact probably wasn't too smart, to be honest. Baited the DP. I didn't really expect him to do the DP, but it's like, I have to bait it so that I don't get side switched here. I have the corner control, and Cammy's EXDP just side switches her. So, like, trying to force the meaty right there is just not a risk I wanted to take. And then right there, he just had to DP or drive reversal somewhere before then. Otherwise, you know, it's just dead. Can't really do anything else. And I had to play Mena. I thought he was going to go Luke for our top 24 match, but then he played Blanka. Technically, I could have, like, gone back and watched that match before top 8. In reality, I had mad people I had to focus for. I gotta beat Phenom. I really thought I was gonna lose to Caba, so I was like studying studying how to play against Caba, and then I got beat Punk anyways. So yeah, I didn't think about that match at all. And I'm so close to burnout already. Somehow we gotta go back and look. So I've got like 2.5 bars, 3 now. I got hit by one Blanka ball. Got a DP. Oh, I got hit during my drive rush. And right here, I'm just kind of forced to take all this burnout pressure. Got a jab. Okay. And I'm just so scared to pressure because I don't really know when I can press the button. Like, I think it probably looks like I'm nervous this match or something, but in reality, I'm just uncomfortable because I don't know when I can press buttons on offense. Right here, I'm just looking for the DP. And then somehow that doesn't work. That didn't feel very good. I feel like that should have had a little bit more recovery, no? Yeah, I probably should have just taken the block, to be honest. There's a lot of damage. Also, these jumps, when he has a Blanka-chan out, it's because I'm so scared he's gonna do something with the Blanka-chan that I'm not even thinking about the jump. And I got hit low. Yeah, like, that game definitely felt like a wash, no? So I think switching to Chun made sense here. My thinking was, since I feel so uncomfortable on offense, I might as well try and zone him out. I was thinking maybe I could zone him out with fireballs. The only problem was I didn't know how to deal with the rainbow ball. Like, he can slide under the light fireballs, but my thinking, okay, that was also very unfortunate. My thinking was the heavy fireballs, like, you can't react to. Like, how's that happen, man? I didn't even know he could do that. What did he do? Coward crouch into jump into ball? I didn't even know that was an option. I'm pretty sure he did that to bait my DP, actually. There, we got a combo. EX DP. Yeah, he didn't want me to get anything started. I should have realized it, but I just didn't in the moment. And yeah, I don't think I was plus on that dash up. Yeah, the rainbow ball, I don't know how to anti-air that. So I can't actually zone him out. And then I also don't know what's going on during this V-trigger too. It's just so scary. I feel like I have to block the whole time. I tried to punish that. I didn't know it went back that far. Looking, I felt stupid during the match, but looking back, I feel like it's understandable, no? Bro, he went back bad far. I've never seen someone do that before. The reason slide is so annoying is because if I'm buffering DP holding forward, the slide is just gonna beat me. Because like I'm holding forward buffering DP. So I'm pretty sure that's why he's doing it. He's not actually just being random. Finally starting to get something off the DPs. Look, I'm right here. He's so close to burnout. I'm just going for the heavy kick. I know that he has to keep jumping. I think there's probably a better thing to do once they get too far. Maybe I can drive rush and chase him down if I know he's going to jump away. DP trades for no reason. And like, you can see right there why it's so uncomfortable to press a button. Or where is it? Like, at this range, no other character can really punish a stand fierce from me. Like, unless they walk back out of range, right? But Blanka is the only one that can jump back and whiff punish me for pressing a button there.
Alright, cash out, you gotta spend it. Is it gonna on the Blanka, right?
And it's also not plus. Blanka EX ball is plus. Okay, he's trying to burn me out right here, so I just have to keep trying to react. That's another reason I wanted to try Chun, because this, like, trying to DP the whole time is just super draining. and I was so tired. I didn't think I could keep reacting DP for 6 games. And then I went for the drive impact. Right here, I think my thumb hit my drive impact button or something. I'm not really sure. I just meant to stand fierce into a combo. And that's pretty unfortunate for this round. And the super doesn't work. I don't know why I tried it. I'm just kind of out of it at this point.
We're becoming the wall here. Going out in the corner. This is plus. Oh, and he walks out.
I'll go for the driver here. Good EX up ball. That's just a straight punish there. And then like, what was that about, man? Bro.
What the hell? Somebody clip that for me.
What am I supposed to do about that one? No, I actually think down kick is harder than doing a normal DP. At least for me right now. But I was just thinking the fireball would, you know, keep him from doing the Blanka balls.
No, the little guy says no.
Somehow he got hit here.
Unhand me, please.
DP?
Good reaction. Wow, Nephew cracked out right now. You ain't going nowhere. You're gonna sit right here.
And we got the EXTP.
And we're still in it. We got a match.
I think I was kind of late on that. If he EX balled, he probably would have hit me before I got that out. I also don't know Blanka's Oki situation. Does anyone know after throw and he does hop, that's plus? Like, should I be back rising? I actually just don't know. Have him in the corner here. I thought he would cross up there. I don't know why. Yeah, ideally, if I have him in this position, I just try and keep the corner. I probably shouldn't be pressing buttons that much. But everything was just happening so fast. I think I tried to jump medium punch right there to beat throw again. And then I didn't know that was a thing. Got the DP. And then right here, I thought this combo was gonna kill. And it definitely did not kill. And then I just went for overhead. But it was such a bad situation after this didn't kill. Like, at this point, most likely I lost. Yeah, the scaling, like, I need to really solidify my understanding of scaling in this game. So what happens here, after the stun, it's basically like 2 hits of scaling are added. So that's why I didn't realize this wasn't going to kill. I just thought, you know, he has this much life. I'm landing a full jump in that looks like it's going to kill. But apparently if you stun someone, it's like there's 2 hits of scaling. One more stock wouldn't kill there. An extra stock does like 10 more damage probably. It's not going to do, like, there's a lot more damage to do. I went in training mode today. The combo I'm doing here is not optimal either. I think what's optimal is doing EX Fuha instead of doing this loop. But I don't think it would have killed either way. The reason this combo scaled so hard is because I could do the medium Fuha, and then immediately the combo just starts doing no damage. The only 2 characters we haven't tried yet are Blanka and Zangief. Alright, so those are my matches. That's my run for CEO. Unfortunate that we did end up losing in the end, but you know, second isn't too bad considering it was 1,000 entrants and the first large Street Fighter 6 major. Let me know in the comments what you thought about all my matches and my commentary / analysis of them. Leave a like, leave a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.